Hello and welcome. It's me again, and me, it's Joy. It's Joy Ruffin coming to you from the Sunshine State, Florida, and it's always good to be with you. This week, the blog, the word for the week, the food for thought, it's about animals. Do we love our animals? I don't have any anymore, but I remember, and when I see people with their animals walking about and I visit homes where there are, I say, well, is that not special? Because it is. There's a certain kind of connection that people have more so sometimes with their animals than with their children. That's another conversation. But today, for this blog that I've written for you, it's I've titled it because I love, by now, words. Not to impress, but just because you're a way and means of expressing and knowing words, it's very good. And the word that I'm adding into this week's blog about animals, not about animals, but with the word animal in it, it's savvy ways to prowl about in your animal prints. Because isn't that what animals do, more or less? They are on the prowl. And when I thought of women and I thought of our own sexuality and our femininity, especially when we're on the lookout for a mate, a partner, a significant other, there's a wee bit of that in the prowling as we go about finding, discovering that special mate for us. So it's just a word, a title, but it's interesting. So I'm inviting you to read the blog, take a read, as we like to say, and then leave me your comments because this week, here in the blog and on my Style with Joy tomorrow night, I'm broadcasting this a wee bit early, but it'll be sent out to you on Thursday, so it'll be after the fact, but that's okay. I'm going to be talking about animal prints because animal prints become more and more popular and trendy. Now, most of you who know me know that popular and trendy don't fit into the Style with Joy, your signature style, and how you stamp it to you. Yet, you need to know why they're so important, how important they are, and how they'll fit into your wardrobe, and what they really mean and what they really say. Because when we talk about animal prints, they really speak a lot to one's femininity and sexuality. There's so many different prints. It depends on how you use them, and we're going to speak a little bit about that. But I want you to take a read and then leave me your comments. Love reading your comments because they give me a good insight to you and where you're at and where you want to go, what's working now, what you want to work, and blah, blah, blah. So join me tomorrow night, Tuesday night at 7 p.m. on my Facebook business page. And as you well know by now, and if you don't, if you're watching this as a replay, which you probably will be doing, join me also on Wednesday nights on my Facebook business page for Leading Ladies, Leaving Legacies. Love both of these groups, Living Legacies, because in my mind, and my prayer is yours as well, all women who are into empowering themselves, sharing it out with others, motivating, inspiring, enlightening. It's all about being a leading lady. Big difference between the leading lady that we're talking about and the leading ladies in Hollywood. That's a conversation, and it's a good, juicy conversation that we're going to have one day, but not today. So, my friend, wherever you are, whatever you're about, remember this always look after you first. Do the best that you can, the very best, because only when you begin to get yourself together are you able to support, encourage, enlighten, motivate, and inspire others in the most positive way? And that's what we're about here. Style with joy and your joy and leading ladies, leaving legacies, living legacies. So be well and take care of you first, and then you'll be able to look after others. We think global, we think international, we think huge. So I'm not sure if it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, I love good day, or maybe good night, but wherever you are, coming your way from this end, the Sunshine State. All the best, always. Be well and take care. See you soon. Until then, so long for now. Cheers.